Hey, what's going on, guys? Reed here, and I'm back with another tech video. And this time we're going to be talking about how to create a macOS installer USB. Basically, you're going to need a Mac for this process. This is a quick little video, and for the purpose of this guide, we are going to be using a SanDisk Cruiser Blade 64 gigabyte USB and Catalina as our macOS version to install. Please keep in mind that if you do want to install an older version to the USB, you should be able to download old versions that go as far back as, I think, Yosemite from Apple's website. So you can just search like macOS Yosemite download or macOS El Capitan or whatever. You can download those from Apple if you don't want to use Catalina. So we're going to jump right into this. I'm also going to show you how to boot from this and how to actually get this to where it's working and to where you can boot from it and install macOS from it. And yeah, so we're going to go ahead and jump right into this. Okay guys, I am back and we're here on the Mac. Hey, that rhymes. Well, anyways, we're going to need to do this, you're going to need a USB that is at least 8 gigabytes in size. I know 4 isn't going to work, so I think it's going to be 8. I recommend 8 if you can. That's like the bare minimum. So you might even go for 16. And keep in mind that this USB, you can erase it and use it afterwards. So I'm going to go ahead and plug my USB in. There's some things we're going to have to do before you can get started. Run a terminal command and download macOS. So you'll notice here, you're going to want to make sure your USB and disk utility is already formatted for macOS. So you just make sure it's something like exFAT, or make sure it's not NTFS, let's just say. I'm going to go ahead and inject that. Basically, the first thing you're going to want to do is head to the App Store. And of course, you're going to want to download Catalina. So we're going to search macOS Catalina. It's right here. Now, keep in mind that you're just going to search it on the web and find Apple's website and download it. If you're not going to do Catalina, go ahead and click the cloud icon. We'll go ahead and find it. But of course, I've already downloaded it because for the sake of time, I figured I'd download it ahead of time. So yeah, once you've done that, you're going to want to make sure Catalina is in your applications folder right here. Go ahead and fire up a terminal prompt. And you can leave that. There's a very easy way to do this. Instead of typing in a bunch of terminal commands, there's an easy way to type the same command. So go ahead and click on that, but don't open it. Control click or right click and click Show Package Contents. Go ahead and click Contents. Go to, I think, Resources. Yeah. And here you have this Create Install Media. This is what we're going to be doing. So go ahead and type sudo, drag this Create Install Media into the terminal prompt. Press space and make sure there's only one space, and type 2 minus signs and volume. Now we're going to press the Go up here and Go to folder and type /volumes. I know, I'm really... Okay. And basically you're going to drag your USB's volume to right here. Just go ahead and press enter. It'll prompt you for your password. You will need super user privileges to do this. It'll prompt you, do you want to erase this volume? Make sure there's nothing on it. Type Y, press return. It'll go ahead and erase, and it'll format it for you, and it'll copy all the files for you. Now this tends to take some time. This can take upwards like 15 minutes or more. It won't take longer than like an hour or anything like that, unless it's a really slow USB. But yeah, so we're going to let this run. I'll be back when it is finished, and then I'm going to show you how to boot the Mac from it. And I'm not going to install it, but I'm going to show you how to do so.